What's up, people? Back with another reaction, and I'm back with some more classical music. I'm really excited to do this. I've mentioned in multiple videos on my old channel, I think the first one, I have done one classical music reaction so far on this channel. It was the fourth movement of Beethoven's Symphony, which I still had on my computer after I lost access to my old channel. I'll just briefly explain. I used to have a channel with, a lot more interaction, a lot more subscribers, but it was linked to an old college email that I don't use, and then they changed the status of a bunch of old alumni emails. And basically, for now, I don't have access to the old account. Someone might be able to help me. The IT desk at my old college is trying to figure it out. But bottom line, I've done a number of classical reactions on my old channel. It remains one of my favorite musical styles. I started listening when I was very young. My dad was a big classical music fan, still is. And he imparted that love to me, went to many classical concerts. Over the years, I inherited, or maybe just, I'm going to take this with me. Of his CDs and records of his classical collection. So I now have myself, not just through, taking some of his CDs when I was younger, but, buying many classical CDs and some records as an adult. I have a huge classical collection, probably like 450 CDs, and a few dozen classical records. So I'm a big fan, and I've mentioned a few composers. Beethoven's probably my favorite, but Cacciaturi and Mozart, and a lot of Italians, Vivaldi, who we're going to listen to here, but also Rossini and Verdi. I'm just a big fan of a lot of different composers. So we're going to listen to one of my favorite pieces, and one of the earlier Italian composers of the sort of, modern world, not like going back to the Middle Ages or whatever. But we're going to listen to Vivaldi, who lived in the late 17th into the early 18th century. His compositions in some ways influenced and informed what Bach did, and Bach, sort of considered the godfather of the Baroque period, but if anything, he sort of built on some of the things that Vivaldi was doing. So we're talking about a real Baroque heavyweight here. We're going to listen to his Winter from his Four Seasons, what do you call it, a concerto? This is the wrong CD. Where is the correct CD? Here it is. So yeah, I'm not sure what you call this. I guess it's a concerto, an instrumental concerto. But yeah, basically this particular performance is done by Concertus Musicus Wien, like Vienna, under the direction and conduction of Nicholas Harnoncourt. It's a recording that was originally made in 1977. This is from 1984. It's on Teldec, which is a German label. And yeah, so we're listening to Antonio Vivaldi, his Winter, the three movements of Winter, which are an allegro non molto, a largo, and an allegro. And I am particularly fond of the middle largo movement. It's just sublimity. It is sublime in the most perfect expression of that word. It's fantastic. But all three movements of the Winter part of the Four Seasons are great. So here we go. This is Nicholas Harnoncourt conducting and directing the Concertus Musicus Wien, originally from 1977 on Teldec Records. We're going to listen to all three movements. Here we go. Severe feel, right? Traveling by horse and coach on a 18th century road in the snow, bleak gray skies, cold as hell. I'm a sucker for really good strings and really kind of vibrant and expressive string work. all manner of snow and hail and sleet. But seriously, Vivaldi's string writing is not necessarily like dark or unpleasant, it's just like very intense and very severe. That lead violin is just golden delicious. You're waiting for it. Like brisk winter air. As Ebenezer Scrooge once said, piping to make the blood dance to. Now, my favorite part. It's fast. This is way faster than I've heard it played. Sounds a little weird to me because I'm used to it slower. It's faster than I've heard it, but I like it. The plucked part sounds more interesting this fast. Again, different than I've heard it. You know, the tempo is faster, but equally sublime. And now this is sort of like peril. It's not just severe, it's like a bit unsure, a bit ominous. It's like mixing with the idea of just the seasons and they come, they go, they don't stay, they come, they go. And with the musical atmosphere of this third movement, it's making me like think about mortality and like, you know, humans like the seasons, they come and they go. Someone play Kansas, Dust in the Wind. Love how it's sort of stabbing there and then it becomes more elegant and goes up. I can't imagine what this would have sounded like to audiences at the turn of the 18th century. It's like audacious in some ways. Like, I know maybe people who don't listen to a lot of classical music are like, what, you know, you should be wearing a suit and, you know, going to a fancy concert. But it's like, the compositions themselves, like, some of them are like very audacious. And again, I mentioned Beethoven's Seventh at the time. There were like people who were like, this is music written by a drunk person. This is crazy. The one like lead, and then the others come in as like ferocious support. I'm now seeing like cracked ice sheets on like a lake, and like it's just the full image of winter is there. Yeah, it's incredible. It's honestly, it's probably my favorite part of the Four Seasons. I do like spring a lot, and eventually I'd like to do all four of them. Indeed, I think that's my plan now, is that I'm going to go through all of them. Although I sort of started at the end. I listened to the last three movements, the winter movements, actually complete the piece. So I'll be doing it a little bit like walking up the downslide, which, you know, sometimes it's fun to do that in life. It's like, everyone does it this way, we're supposed to do it this way. I do want to make this trek, but I'm going to do it in an unusual way, so perhaps that'll be worthwhile. Regardless, we will get through all of it. Hopefully you're here for it. Hopefully there's people enjoying classical reactions. Like I said, on my old channel, that had started to get a lot of interaction. Indeed, like a couple of the videos, since I lost access to the channel, I've gotten like, you know, dozens, like scores more plays, and like more people commenting, and it's annoying because I can't, like, you know, hit that love button, comment back, hey, thanks for watching, or I guess I could, but it would be on this channel, and so it's like, wait, where are you now? So as I said, I'm still in the process of seeing if I can get that access to the old channel back. I'll know next week. Either way, the classical music reactions will continue, whether on this channel or the original one. Hopefully you're here for it. Like I said, I'm going to do the rest of the Four Seasons, but, you know, they may not come like all and consecutively. I might do a couple other classical reactions like in between, but nevertheless, I will get to all of them eventually. So hopefully you're here for it. Let me know if there's another classical piece, or, you know, a symphony, or, you know, series of movements that you'd like me to react to. I'm here for the classical stuff. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed. Have a good day. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.